Why go to college at all? Is college worth it? High school seniors anxiously awaiting admissions decisions might find that question bizarre, but recently some strenuous arguments have been leveled against the value of a college degree. For more insight into those arguments, we turn to Dale J. Stephens, 20, the founder of UnCollege, which urges students to hack their education by finding their own pathways to success. Mr. Stephens, 20, is a Thiel Fellow who spent his middle and high school years unschooling and then left college after a brief time there. Mr. Stephens envisions a world where people make their own decisions, where college is not a foregone conclusion, and young people forge their own paths to fulfillment. We asked Mr. Stephens for his responses to the 5 main arguments most often given for going to college. Here's what he had to say. Reason 1. Learning in a rigorous, supported educational environment. If you want to learn, college is the last place you should go, Mr. Stephens said. A lot of learning isn't happening on college campuses. That may sound surprising, given that college is virtually defined as an institution devoted to nourishing learning and intellectualism. Not true, Mr. Stephens said. What you learn in college is generally the same skill set that you learn in a traditional school environment, he said. You learn how to follow directions, meet deadlines, and memorize facts. Although college provides structure and resources for learning, I don't know that structure is a good thing, he said. When you go out into the world, there's no structure like that. A job doesn't give you a syllabus, he added. Learners should be able to access resources on their own terms. He described initiatives that provide laboratory research and other facilities to the general public. Although these are not yet widely available, he said, they seem to be growing. And he criticized the education system, and standardized testing in particular, for being efficient but not effective. His ideal is self-directed education forged on the principles of project-based learning, perhaps with the guidance of mentors. Reason 2. Socializing and developing a network of friends and contacts. Mr. Stephens said that many have advised him that he's missing out by not going to college, where the rationale goes, he could be meeting women and drinking beer. His retort, I like guys and champagne. Underlying this flip yet frank answer is his conviction that the social world of college is a self-selecting, largely homogeneous bubble. You might end up limiting yourself if you only socialize with people on your dorm floor and in your classes, he said. Campus demographics might be diverse, he said, but people are still there for the same reason. In contrast, he said, unschooling has allowed him to actively seek opportunities and to meet people who travel different walks in life. As for the value of making connections in college to nurture a professional network, people are increasingly using social media resources like LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook to make connections, Mr. Stephens said. Reason 3, status. I think that's the most valid reason to go to college, Mr. Stephens allowed. If you can go to a top school, by all means go. It doesn't mean that you need to finish. A semester or 2 may be all you need, he said, to gain the advantages associated with the school's name brand.